Hey everyone, welcome to the next session in Python programming. So this is the 11th session which we are going to discuss in the Python programming series. So in this today's topic we are going to discuss about control flow statements. So these are the statements which are used to measure or to control the flow of statements. So as they are controlling the flow of execution, so that's why they are called as control flow statements. These statements will basically define how the program is going to flow from one block to another block. That's the meaning of control flow statements basically. Then in this particularly we will be discussing about if statement, and in addition to that one we are going to discuss about if else statements in Python programming. So coming to the first one, that is if statement. So a if statement is used to check whether a particular condition is true or false. So the basic meaning of a if statement is we are using this if statement to check whether a particular condition is true or false. So only one condition we are checking with the one if statement. So we cannot check multiple conditions with the help of a if statement. So for simple applications we will be using this type of if statement. So though this if statement is having a very simple syntax and it has got a very simple meaning, but the applications of if statements are huge. So if I take an example, then if you want to compare two numbers, so you have got numbers, let us say a and b, and you want to compare these two numbers and you want to find out whether which number is bigger. So at that moment you should go for if statement. So that's the optimal solution for that one. And beyond this, so not only for comparison of two numbers, so it is just a logical there. So in real life applications, this if statement is used in login databases. So the password which you enter to your Facebook account, so I am taking Facebook as an example, so that will be stored in a hash values. So that is stored in a format which is not understood by the humans. Okay, so that is called as hash language, and that will be stored in a database of the Facebook server. Then if you once you open the Facebook, and at the time of login it will ask for a password. So you enter your password and it will match the password, that is the password which you have entered and the password which is already there in the database. And if there it is using a if statement, so if this our password whatever will be inserting or giving will be taken as a one variable, and the other one is taken as a fixed variable. So they are compared with each other, and if they are matching, then only you will be allowed to access the account, otherwise you will be denied. So like this in any app. So if you take any app or any application, any server, any database, everywhere you can find the password and lock system. So there we are using if statement to compare the two inputs, that is from user and from the system itself. So that gives then glance about how how wide is the application of if statement. Okay, so then coming to the syntax for this one, it has got a simple syntax as I've said. So it will be having if, I have to write if, then in bracket I have to write the condition. So here I will be writing condition in the round brackets, and don't forget to put a colon there. So if you know don't put a colon there, then the Python ideally will not understand whether the if statement has ended or not. So to end that if condition we have to put a colon there. Then if this condition satisfies, that means if this condition is true, then only it will come for set of statements. So this dot indicates here it is a huge code. So there is some code above this if condition and below this if condition as well. So if this condition is satisfying, then it will come for these set of statements, and if it is not satisfying, then it will go for other set of conditions there. So it will execute the remaining statements, basically what I meant to say. Okay, so then we will move to the next statement, that is if else statement. So we will see the syntax for this one. So if else means we will be checking two conditions here. So we will be printing two values simultaneously. So if one condition is satisfied, then it will go for the first one. If it is not satisfying, then it will come for this one. So basically two possible outputs we will be having in if else statement. Alright, so if condition, so the syntax is same. If in bracket we have to write the condition and put a colon, and if it is true, the if condition is true, then it will come for this set of statements. Else if it is not true, then it will come for other set of statements. So you have to put semicolon as well here. Then if this condition is not satisfying, then it will come for other set of conditions and it will execute these conditions here. Okay, so that's the simple syntax for if else statement. Okay, so now I will show you practically how I can use these one. So without example you will not understand completely. So to make you understand, I will write it in a Python code itself. Okay, so let me just open Python shell. So this is Python 3.8.3, that is latest version of Python. Then I will go to the file and click new file. So I will open a new file here, and then I will write a code here. So let me just write a comment. So if hash I am writing, then it means comment. So I am writing program to find largest and alright, so I will just find largest number. So this will basically whenever someone sees our code, then he will understand that this program is basically written to find out the largest number. So I will take now two numbers. So a is equal to, let us say, I will take 12, and then b I will take 6. Okay, so two numbers I have taken which I want to compare, a and b. Then now I will go for if statement, that is if, and in round brackets I will write condition. What is the condition? If a is greater than b. So I will check this condition. If a is greater than b, then print in double quotes I have to write the largest number is a, and whose value is equal to. So after you write this string here, so whatever is written inside these double quotes, it will be considered as a string, so it will be printed as it is. You have to put a comma, and then you have to write the name of the variable, so as so the Python will print that value. So I want to print 12 here because the largest number is a and its value is equal to 12. So I want to print 12 in front of this string, so I will write a here, so it will print 12 there. Okay, so this is about if statement. Then if this is not satisfying, then it will come for this part, that is else, and it will print. So print what I want to print, the smallest number is b. So the smallest number is b and its value is equal to, so comma b I have to write, so that it will print the b value. Alright, so I will come out of this loop now, and that's it. So this is the complete program which I should use for finding the largest number. So I will just save this one, Control S you have to press, or else you can save from here also. So go to the file, and then you have to click on this one, save. As you can see, shortcut is Control S, so you have to use shortcut as well. So in Python 38 itself I will be saving, so I will write it as largest. Okay, so I will name it as like this. You can give any name. So I will go to the run and then run module. So once I click run module, then it is showing me the largest number is 12. So as you can see, I have taken numbers as 12 and 6. So let me just show you. I have taken numbers as 12 and 6, and a is the largest number, so that's why it is showing as the largest number is 12. So I will check the conditions now. So I will just make it make some other numbers. I will take it as 30, and I will take it as 12 now, and I will press Ctrl S so that it will be saved, and I will run this module again. So run module. So now it is showing largest number is 30. Similarly, like this you can go. So I will now change this one to 3 itself, and now I will see what will happen. So I will run again this one. Now it is showing A is greater than B, so it is not greater, else print B is greater than A. So that's why the number B will be greater in this case. So like this you can use the if statement to find out which number is greater. Okay. Similarly, if I go for an other example where I want to check the largest number, if I change the values, so I have now changed the values. So I have taken A is equal to 300 and B is equal to 120. So now I am checking which number is greater. So if I do that one, so I will just run this one, run Fi. So it is showing me now the largest number is 300. So the largest number is A and its value is 300. So similarly, let us say I will change this one. So I will make I will put another 0 here, and I will save this code, and now it should show me the largest number is B. So I will run this one. So now it is showing the largest number is B, and which is equal to 1200. So like this you can find out which number is largest among two. So by using simple if and else statements itself. So this is all about the if and else statements in Python programming. So I hope you like this video and found it useful. So feel free to ask any questions regarding these topics, and thanks for visiting. See you in the next video.